US delegation have arrived in Moscow this morning. The US Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner are there to meet with Vladimir Putin in the next couple of hours. It comes as Russia is also claiming today that they have made some advances. Let's get more on all of this with our defence and security analyst, Professor Michael Clarke, who is with us. Michael, very good morning to you. Let's start on this meeting. What's your sense of how it's likely to play out, do you think?
Well, it might be a reasonably long meeting, and the Russians will do most of the talking because they always lecture their guests on the historical basis of all of this and so on. But I think the Russians aren't budging. They've made it pretty clear in the last 48 hours that they have the total requirements, that they're not giving on anything. If they do, it'll be pretty informal. And Putin has also been saying he's now calling Ukraine a junta that took over the country. Again, the idea that somehow that Zelensky is not legitimate,
yeah.
that the whole government somehow is a group of criminals and drug dealers, which is what he used to say in 2022. So I think he's making it very clear that everyone's going to have to bend to his will. Now, whether Witkoff and Kushner will do that or whether they'll be able to insert something, we don't know. I'm not going to hold my breath on this because I think we're going around the same process that we've been around twice before this year.
My question first is to the Africans, We often see African states like Nigeria, some countries in the north, Egypt, and Morocco, Algeria, even Tunisia is a great nation. Why aren't they involved in these peace talks in Europe? Why Europeans themselves should have to say in these talks, and Americans, even Asians like Chinese and Japanese, I think they have something to say. But we haven't heard any peace proposal from the Africans presidents, because when we see the people who are leading the world, they have been in power for so many years. If we go to Cameroon, we see the president there, he has been in power for 40 years. In Uganda, we have Museveni. In Guinea, Equatorial Guinea, we have another president who has been in power for over 4 decades. And they don't have anything to say about this. So what's wrong? What's wrong? What are you leading, and what do you see? Do you follow the situation of the world, or you are asleep? Tell us what is going on, and tell us in the comments, guys, what is happening to the Africans. Why can't they have something to say in the world while they have been leading it for so many years?